Hey, I'm Rick Dorr. Welcome back to our shop. I'm going to give you some more information on the Aquarius. You know, I could spend all day talking about this car, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bore you with all of the details. I'm just going to hit on some points. First of all, first and foremost, this body was shaped, all of the metalwork, well, actually it's aluminum, by Marcel Delay. Marcel passed a couple of years ago, sadly. His son Luke, I still do work with. And Luke's incredible craftsman as well. But it was Luke and Marcel that did all the body work on this. It's all aluminum body. I drove around in it in bare aluminum for about a year. Put a few hundred miles on it. I don't remember exactly what, 300 or 400. I wanted this car to have a badass look, to have a real attitude. French styling with an American attitude. And I think I hit it right on with this, or I should say we hit it right on with this. All of the lines on this, the lowness, the stretchness, all of it came out great. The car is sitting on show height right here. It had air ride by AccuAir, and all you do was hit one button and it would raise up 4 inches so you could go over a curb or a speed bump, or another button to drop it down on the ground where you'd show it where it really looks best. And it's got a lift-off top that's aluminum as well. 2 women, it's light enough that 2 women could lift it off. Most of the chrome work that you see on this, Marcel did, along with little Louis. All of the chrome trim along the roof line and around the back was done by little Louis out of brass. It had an LS3 engine in it, so this car would really rock. You could go down Interstate 5 in California doing 80. Believe me, I've done it. When you hit a bump, it didn't feel like the fenders was going to fall off. A lot of people, the biggest question I got from people who really weren't car guys, that just appreciated the car for what it was, the overall look, asked me, how do you turn the wheels? No, it was easy. The back spacing on the wheels. We had the wheels tucked in 2 more inches, and that's all we needed. I could make a U-turn in 2 lanes in this. That's how good the turning radius was. I mean, you couldn't crank on the steering wheel, but you could get it to a point where you could make that U-turn or make that turn as quick as you wanted. You could smoke the tires from here to Miami in this car as well. It was fast. It sounded great. The interior, the styling on the interior fit the exterior. There's nothing really contemporary on this car with the exception of the drivetrain. The LS3 motor, the Corvette tranny, and the rear end. So it was a great car. It was a lot of fun. I think it took somewhere around 15 months altogether to build, which is unheard of, but we were able to pull it off and brought it back out and showed it all over again with the color that's on it right now. This is a canvas print, but the color was platinum pearl, and it was close actually to the original bare aluminum. People got it, well, they got it confused. They thought it was still the same, but that's it. I mean, there's a lot of work. It took a village to build this car. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a village to build a car, especially one like this. This is my second car that I built with Marcel and Luke. I think we did 8 altogether, and we got one coming up, a new one we're starting on pretty soon. But like I said earlier, I think I mentioned this is at the Reclaimed Rust exhibit at the Peterson Museum. With the COVID-19 going on, I don't know if the museum's open or not, but I do know the exhibit was going to end in October and it was extended into 2021, like May or June. It's supposed to then tour the country and then go to Germany. That's what I've been told. It was a great collaboration between me, Marcel's, and James, who actually owned it. James is a true car guy. He's a real, grease monkey, so to speak. I mean, he really digs cars. He's not afraid of getting his hands dirty, and he's got a great eye as far as I'm concerned. So that's it. That's the Aquarius. Go check it out at the Peterson Museum, and look forward to more videos coming from Rick. Take care.